Hello everyone, welcome back to Crossword. Today's Wednesday, November 13th. Let's get started with rating. 1 star, a big ditch in a big desert. Big deal. Interesting. Big ditch in a big desert. So are we talking about the Grand Canyon somehow? But I don't see how I would fit that. Word with practice or professional? Don't know. Disney villain with black and white hair. Ursula? Cruella? Divine messenger. Oh, like the Metatron or a seraph or something? I don't know. Speaker on a stage, maybe. An amp? A prophet. A messenger for the divine, not a messenger who is divine. Change one's ways? I don't know. Reroute? More than just respect. You adore, you look up to, you... I don't know. Shut your mouth, zip it. Arizona. Huh. Okay, I don't get it yet. Cuatro y cuatro is ocho. Dundee denial, nigh. Member of the constellation Aquila. Medical. Idolize. An oleo? Yeah, it's not a word I'm familiar with, but I've seen it in crosswords before. Probably it means this. Altair is the name of a star. Makes a big deal over. Fusses over. Let's get back to the acrosses. Old t-shirt, maybe. A dish rag. All is well, maybe? 450 is CDL. RII. Utter destruction. Well, that's ruin. Huh. But, I mean, all is well could be wrong, but the eye looks right for ruin. I mean, how could this not... Maybe a dust mop or something? A dust rag? Not dish. Part of a UCLA URL is edu. What? Wency La Lune in Lyon? À nuit? The Genoese god? I don't know. Sin, Sun, and Sand. So, not worth the gamble. That's Vegas, so Nevada. Pennsylvania-based snack company, Utz. Skin Flick. Are we looking for porno? Suffix with Sydney. I don't get it. Liam of Schindler's List. Must be Liam Neeson. Is that O.M.? Creator of the sleuth, Auguste Dupin. Must be Poe. Part of DKNY. I don't know what this stands for. Something New York, obviously. Probably, anyway. Strongly desired. It might not be porno. Like, they don't... Porno is a little too racy to put it in the New York Times. They do stuff like that a little bit, but it's usually a little bit more of an illusion. So this could be like, strongly desired could be lusted after, maybe? Lusted for? Like skin flick, they could be talking about like actually pinching someone or something, right? I don't know. I'm not sure about Poe, but it seems plausible. Suffix with Sydney, still don't know. School stat. Your GPA. Laura in the Songwriters Hall of Fame? I don't know. Like the outfield walls of Wrigley Field. Vinyl, maybe? Suffix with Sydney. Sydney Sitter. Sydney Sillum. You finished that quickly already? Oh, you finished that quickly. Already? Let alone, probably. Although, I kind of expect this to be a state, right? The sources of... With 8 across... Rating symbols are stars. Are we looking for like TripAdvisor, Yelp reviews, Google Maps? I don't get it. Flags? A big ditch and a big desert. Is that on the Arizona state flag, maybe? But this doesn't look like a... Oh, maybe the Nevada state flag, like those are the 3 colors associated with it or something? In a better frame of mind. You're gladder, and then we do get flags. Site in the Sonoran Desert. Dust rag. Saguaro is a cactus. Sydney cider? What the hell is that? Nero? I'm not in love with this. These are reviews of flags, I guess. Graceland and the Great Smoky Mountains. I volunteer to visit again. Oh, this must be Tennessee. So this isn't vinyl. The Thin Man Terrier. I don't know. Sucker is aid. Yana? Donna? Oh, maybe they just mean not like the Italian word for God, Dio. Not a specific one. This could be Donna. Longed for. Okay, it doesn't look like porno. Photo ops, sure. Low points, do we want nadirs? I don't know how to pronounce that word, actually. Cloud name prefix. Cirro, you can have cirro cumulus, cirronimbus, that kind of thing. Actress Fardalos, no idea. Nia, following is after. Catch some waves in your ear, like sound waves. Bowl call? Like a football bowl? They could hike? That kind of thing? Working on a board. Could be various meanings. Pharaoh named for the sun god. Ramses the Second? This isn't how you spell Ramses? Ramses the First? Her partner. She and her are partners in describing in pronouns, right? Bowl call. Ra. Ya. Ha. Fresh salmon and spectacular scenery. Go north, young man. Alaska? Crew need an oar to row crew. Ed Asner of Up. Pear or quince? They're not limes, but they're both fruits. I don't know. Frame of a film is a cell. Fine dining no-no. Mustard? I don't know. Fine with me. Okay, sure. Maybe. Actors McKellen and McShane are these Ians. How many TV hosts are dressed? Don't know. By someone else? Intimates. Implies studio activity. We could say taping if we thought implies were right. On the lam, you are running away from the law. You are wanted. You are. What strings of random letters make? Nonsense? No sense? The sources. Flags, stars. Flag reviews. Flag, I don't know. Peaches, peanuts, and pecan. Sounds like Georgia with a G. Cool Mo-D, I guess? Ipso facto. Windswept expanse, the sea, sure. Are they vined? I don't get it. Common trees in Australia. Acacias? Ballet ending. A silent T. Still don't know this dog. Catchphrase for Captain Underpants. Don't know. Working on a board, perhaps. Ironing. I guess it's raw. I'm not sure I understand that. Fine with me. We still think that could be okay, sure. You shouldn't slurp while you're fine dining. Sacha Baron Cohen, Ollie G. Less bright, paler. A poem. Okay. People of the Great Basin. Ute. Went to the beach. Bench. You sat. In a suit. At large. State flags. I guess, sure. Tra-la-la. Asta. Plausible. Sydney cider? I'm not aware of that word. But I don't know what else you could put here. And the walls could be vined? Okay. I don't know anything about Wrigley Field. It's in like... I want to say Chicago? Somewhere much further east than I am. Where is Wrigley Field? Let's look that up. It's in Chicago. Great. So, one thing I know about Wrigley Field. And one of the Sox play there, right? The Red Sox, maybe? Anyway, the mini. Folded layer of a McGriddle, an egg. Host of the 2024 Summer Olympics. Paris? France? We'll say Paris so we can write past here. Plant that's a source for tequila or mezcal. Agave. This clue number is 7. Romantic getaway. Tryst? Sure. Oh, before I forget, someone linked me. Not before I forget. I wasn't planning to do this, and then I just thought of it, and now I don't want to forget. Someone linked me a game that is like the Wordle, but bigger. Well, I mean, there's a million things like that, but I like this one. Where is this? The Diffle. I've already done today's, so I can't exactly do it on camera, but I can at least demonstrate what it is. So I don't know. If you just search for Diffle, you'll find it. So it's like the Wordle, except it's not fixed to 5 letters in length. And it tells you more than just, yes, it's in the right place or the wrong place, but where it is in relation to the other letters. So this E, A, L are hinted as being right, but they don't necessarily like have exactly one space between. Oh, the A is right. So we can see there was an X in between them in the actual word. But there could have been more. And this A and L are both hinted as being right, but there were 2 spaces between them, for example. And it tells you when you're at the end. I did really well on today's. It was on a different computer, so it'll let me play today's if I want. Although obviously it's... Oh, you guys can't see the top of the screen. I crop it for... Yeah, I mean, you can kind of read if I type random letters, but... I actually don't remember the answer, but I assume once I get a few letters... I guess I remember what I started with, actually. I started with cantaloupe. It seems like this is the longest. 10 letters is the longest. So, cantaloupe. And I got, oh yeah, I remember. Just the E is in, and it's not at the end. Is, I guess, what this means. And it's like, how do you even think of words that you could do this way? I don't remember my next guess. But I remember what I did after that. I think what I did next was sherry. Because that uses like a few letters I don't already have. It moves the E around, right? And then like, oh, the E, R, R, Y are all right. And maybe I tried one more word before sherry. I don't remember. It's tough to, it's just. And I think after this I just went for berry. Yeah. Cause no, maybe I did do this. I guessed fairy and that was wrong. And then I tried berry and that's right. And it turns out, you could have tried Mary as well. That would also work. But I think this is what I did. I think this is a faithful reproduction of my attempt at today's diffle. Anyway, there are a million Wordle variants out there, of course. I don't think this one is anything special, but if you're looking for, a kind of another variant to try, this one's been fun. This is my second. Well, it's my third time playing it. My second unique word, because as I said, I'd already done today's. I wasn't planning to do it on video. But I did it yesterday and then today. I've done it twice. I started with pantomime yesterday and got it in 5, I think. Anyway, what are we bringing to the real Wordle today? How about gravy? Sure. Frown. Proud. Prime. Primp. Yep. Oh, they're going to give me a good link this time. It's actually useful. I'm getting used to that. Mustard. Oh, okay, I'm hearing these. Well, at first this looked like clue characters, but I'm seeing like spicy sauces. I'm seeing dentist things. Although I don't see a fourth. Huh. An annex, an addition, a wing, and an extension are like sections of a building. Often, well, they're added on, they're additions to a building, really. Oh, tartar and lemon, these are like food condiments that could go with mustard and Worcester. What's with Pharaoh? This is the Egyptian spelling of Pharaoh, right? There's that horse named American Pharaoh, but Pharaoh is misspelled, O-A-H. So this is not referring to the horse. There are shades of yellow? Maybe? Canary, lemon, mustard. I don't think plaque, really. Wednesday. What is Wednesday about? The middles of calculus. Calculus and Wednesday. Lots of silent letters in Wednesday and Worcester. Mignon? Maybe this isn't mignon. No, that has a G, right? Yeah. calculus and addition are math subjects? Nothing else really is, though. Or not they're subjects in a way. They're math topics. Phew. It seems like a tough Wordle today. There are so many, connections. There are so many categories that seem like they could exist, and there's a few I don't get. Is there a Pharaoh yellow? Like, is that a thing? Tartar and plaque are both like, dental buildup of gross film. But cavity is a third, but I don't see a fourth. I'm not aware of like extension. Like, it doesn't seem like a similarly common dental thing. Nothing else looks related at all. Lemon and tartar, these are things you... Yeah, I mean... This is really tough. So I could go with these as like... I don't know, acidic condiments or something? It leaves me kind of without anything to do with plaque and cavity, though, right? Like, you could have a plaque to dedicate an annex or a wing, but it isn't quite the same thing. I don't know what Wednesday is about at all. I don't know what Pharaoh is about at all. Don't think I know what Kernel's about. Oh, that's another one that's not really pronounced the way it's spelled, isn't it? Like Worcester. But I guess those are the only two, really. Canary yellow, mustard yellow, lemon yellow. I just don't know about yellow Pharaoh. Pharaoh yellow. I know there's like Egyptian mummy brown when at a time there was a pigment made from actual mummies that was used for painting or something. Not very respectful. Like, what's cavity if it's not dental? There's nothing else that... Obviously, any of these could be, like, part of the purple group and wordplay, and I don't... That could explain why there's all these things I don't understand, but... If cavity were related to its actual meaning, I don't know what I could do with it if it weren't a dental thing. Right? There's 3 dental defects. But there's not a 4th. Addition, extension, wing, annex. I mean, I guess I'll put that in. I wish I could see better what all the groups are going to be, because this could easily not be one. Okay. That's a relief at least. So Wednesday has silent letters. Worcester is like all silent letters. Kernel has a silent L. Nothing else does though, right? I guess you could argue Pharaoh has a silent A. I don't agree with that argument, but it's the best I've got at the moment for all of these things that don't really make a lot of sense. Words that seem longer written than spoken? How did you think Pharaoh was spelled? I don't know, I guess F-A-R-O? Sure. I think you do. You don't pronounce, like, there's plenty of Americans who would call this Worcester, sure. But you're, like, maybe that's acceptable. I don't know. The English, I think, just call it. Maybe they call this Worcester and this Worcestershire. Yeah, Worcestershire is what this is, not Worcester. I think, but it's mostly silent letters. So there are yellows, right? Is tartar like is that a yellow color? Plaque, I guess, is yellow. Like that can make teeth yellow. What would these be then? Like nothing. Did I lose the other dental thing? No, I'm just too stupid. I can't find it. There. I don't think you have a minion when you're a dentist. I mean, you do, but you don't call them that. A lemon? I don't think that's a dental thing. A canary? I don't think so. Ah! Minion is a shade of yellow from the movie Minions. And then I guess I'm not aware of calculus as being a dentist thing. It must mean like little bits of rock, because like that is a thing. Not rock, but like debris or teeth or something. Little tiny bits of them. Because calculus isn't just a math thing; it's little pieces of stuff. Specifically, I think like rock. Well, calculus, little pieces of bone. Calc for calcium. Is that interesting? I don't want pictures, but like if I Google for what is dental calculus, tartar is just another word for calculus, apparently, for dental. It's hardened plaque. Okay. Well, I made it through with no mistakes. I feel it was a tough one. Let's see if they agree. Average difficulty. This was so hard. Man. I guess if I'd found the fourth, if I'd known about dental calculus, then that and building add-ons would have been pretty easy. And then maybe I could have found the last yellow thing, being minion. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.